Hello, welcome to the White Walker. This is the second round of the Northampton League tournament that we got going on. And on the left is me playing Greyjoy Sun, Stefan Fotheringham on the right playing Tyrell Wolf, and I'm joined as always by my lovely partner Rebecca.
Hi.
And yeah, we've got a game going on.
We do, that you're in.
Yeah.
So round one, you got me. And round two, we've got you.
Yeah, but you got wrecked.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
I'm playing Greyjoy Banner of the Sun, which is a Drowned God deck. And Stefan Fotheringham is playing Tyrell Banner of the Wolf, which is a very aggressive deck with Ramsay, Great John, all that kind of thing.
Bit of ambush.
Yeah. I mean, I'm quite happy about lots of my stuff getting killed. That's cool. That seemed good.
So you had already mulliganed, and you've set up with a bastard daughter.
Prophet of the Drowned Prophet.
Yeah, I can't quite see the glare one. I mean, it's a power
looks like another
icon, but...
Drowned Prophet.
Oh, okay. And you've also got 9 mines and a King's Road. On Stefan's side, you want to run us through?
Yeah, I mean, my side isn't great. I would like a 5 cost on either Tarl or Aaron. I feel a bit exposed. And Stefan, yeah, he has the Great John, Sir Talbot Seri, and a Rose Road.
Can you remind me what Sir Talbot does?
Yeah, he when your opponent triggers a location ability, you can trigger him and react to give him +2 strength.
Okay.
Limit 3 times the phase.
So if you used your King's Road now, then he'd get +2 strength, but it would just fizzle out before the challenges phase. So
yeah, I imagine he's pretty good against Greyjoy boats.
Yeah. Maybe that's what Stefan had in mind. So you've both opened with Time of Plenty, so you've got 4 cards here, so that should give you some options, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I do recall this game. I didn't at this point draw a 4 or 5 cost character at all.
Oh, right. So you've just got all little chuds in hand.
Yeah.
I think I spotted that you had another 2 bastard daughters in hand when we saw your hand a minute ago.
Yeah, I do have all 3 bastard daughters at this point.
Crazy.
I do know that Tyrell Wolf is likely to run first snow, which is devastating if it hits me, and I'm not prepared for it. So I've got an eye on mines. Yeah, I mean, the Greyjoy Sun is all about doing the Drowned God thing with...
Desert Raider?
Yeah, Desert Raider comes out of the dead pile, so he triggered the Drowned Disciple, which is obviously a power gaining mechanic. And he also triggers Great Wick, which forces your opponent to discard 1 card from their hand.
Oh, perfect.
So with Vince and the Desert Raider, the 2 champ cards that are very, very strong, both of them in the same deck, is good.
Both of them very strong in the same deck. Good.
Yeah, so along with Great Wick,
yeah,
your opponent discard cards from hand. We have Bastard Daughters, which discard cards from the opponent's hand. I also have 3 Viper's Eyes in this edition, which discard card from hand. Only good against Sea of Blood.
So you're sort of going for attrition and things here then, with the card, like your opponent's hand. Yeah, but then mostly focusing on in and out of the dead pile?
Yeah, I just generally I just do my own thing. I just martial characters, let them die. You
don't really care about the opponent's board?
Not necessarily. Sometimes it's good just to clear it and wipe it. And it's good to get to a point if you can clear your opponent's board with a Valar, knowing that I've got Risen from the Seas and Iron Mines. Oh, that glare is horrible.
I know.
Is that a bastard daughter?
Possibly. It's the Martell card. I think it might be a bastard daughter, yeah. It's not got a power icon.
Nor does Desert Raider.
True, but I
think it's 1 strength.
I think it's 1 strength, yeah. Stefan marshalling there, only marshalling the 1 card. I think it's a Housefront Knight on the end there that he marshalled. Is that right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas you have marshalled, we presume, 2 more Bastard Daughters and 2 more Iron Mines. Wow, you've got all the saves.
Yeah, this isn't ideal.
No, it's not. You're going to get first snowed.
You like some flexibility in what you draw. You don't really want to draw 3 Bastard Daughters and 3 Iron Mine.
No.
You run 3 because you want to see them more. You know, you want the opportunity to see one.
Yeah.
Not all at the same time.
Yeah, especially if you just drew 4 cards as well. So you must have been really unlucky because you had the King's Road. So if you had a big, you could have very easily afforded one.
Yep. So Stefan played the Housefly Knight, and I vinced it. And he's like, "What is this card?" I think he's just looking at the wording.
I see. Yeah, because I was thinking the Housefly Knight's one that where you discard the lowest. Is it cost or printed strength?
Strength, not printed strength.
Oh, just strength. So you discard the lowest strength from play. Yeah,
so for example, you could use Renly Pavilion to lower a certain... You know, so if you only had like 3 strength characters on the board, you could use Pavilion to lower your opponent's Melisandre, increase your own, you know, character, and then Marshal Housefly Knight.
Yeah.
People do that. Mainly Josh Chambers and Whammer. Oh look, more saves.
Oh my god.
I know.
So yeah, the Housefly Knight, they're going in for an intrigue challenge that has gone through and opposed with the claim of the Risen from the Sea. Be interesting to see if he bothers to do the military. Probably not, right?
No. Which?
Probably sad for him though. That's the whole point of Great John, isn't it? You do your military.
The whole point of his deck is to clear boards with Florent Knight and Great John. He runs Ramsay's wards, I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, you should know you played him, right?
Been a week or two now.
Yeah, because it was last week, wasn't it? The tournament.
2 weeks ago, yeah. We didn't go last week. Did we?
This week we didn't go. We went last week because last week was the tournament.
I have no idea.
So, Stefan deciding to pass challenges, and you've gone in with all 3 Bastard Daughters. Yes, it was a Bastard Daughter. For a really big military challenge of 3.
Well, what that meant is he couldn't just kneel Talbot Seri.
Yeah. It makes sense. He's defended with the Great John, which makes sense on his side because he's only got 3 characters. You then go in for the power challenge.
He's like, might as well oppose it.
So you're still winning that one. Gaining the power. And you're going to bother with the Vince.
I think I should.
Yeah, I think you should on the Bastard Daughter. Oh. Can you not kill her?
Yeah. But obviously I want to look through my deck and find... I want to find something that I can... you know, bring back to life. Maybe a disciple, you know, the one that gained the power.
So how does this Drown Prophet work?
So you look at the top 5 and you put one of your characters in your dead pile. And you shuffle your deck. So now he's there, ready for when I get Tarl, so I can marshal him from my dead pile. Or you can Old Wick him back into play. Or Ghost of Harrenhal him. You know, there's plenty of options to get him back out of that dead pile.
I feel like it might have been...
of the Drowned God.
I feel like it might have been good at this point to have done it on the Bastard Daughter. Simply because you want to try and get his hand down as much as possible.
I planned basically to Valar next round.
Right.
And then kill all 3 Bastard Daughters.
Okay.
And then trigger my other prophet as well and put Vint back in the dead pile.
Okay. So you hit a Ramsay there for intrigue claim?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can play Valar. I've got loads of saves, so it's not really a danger. I've got King's Road for economy, so I'm going to get 5 resources out of it to marshal something. So I'm probably going to keep one of the characters.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm thinking about the Valar. I'm thinking, what if he just plays economy? I could strip his hand of 3 cards. I mean, he got a reserve of 7. So he's discarding to reserve now. So I'm going to bring him back down to 4 cards if I Valar.
I think that's a good show.
I think it's good. But do I want to Valar now? Or do I want him just to build up his board a little bit more? I could force March here and kneel his entire board out. That's
and
an
then
option.
Valar next turn.
Yeah, because that stalls him a bit more and give me a bit of time to find my pieces and draw better characters. Because at the moment, I don't have anything that will survive first snow, and I'm pretty sure he's running first snow. So if I play fourth March, I'm hoping he doesn't play first snow.
But he would, though, at this point.
He might. But he might be expecting me to Valar. Which first snow is not going to give him any money.
Okay.
So
I think as, from Stefan's perspective, your board is, really first snowable. So I'd be tempted to first snow. But yeah, you've gone first.
Yep.
Oh no, sorry, Stefan's gone first.
So seeing the early first snow, he wins the plot game really. So if I'd have Valar and he'd first snowed, I think I would have came out ahead because he would have only had 4 gold.
Yeah.
I would have had 5 resources, and I think I'd come out of that better.
Yeah.
Whereas as it happened, he played the first snow now. I knew he'd board out, but my entire board comes back to hand.
Yeah.
So if I do Valar next turn, he knows he's got this turn just to build a board.
Yeah, I think you were a little bit unlucky in that he played first snow now. But at the same time, I think it's a good time for Stefan to play first snow. And I think
if I'd have Valar'd into his first snow, he would have lost this game, definitely.
Yeah. I think if you'd Valar'd, I guess the problem is Valar on turn 2 is always really, really risky. A lot of games, if you Valar turn 2, you struggle for the win. I think.
Spoiler: I have more than 1 reset.
Okay.
So it's not, not like
it's not like that's a reset gone.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think generally, if you Valar, really early on, it can be bad for you. But I guess if you've got another reset, it's not as bad. But it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and you weren't to know he was going to play first snow. You can't know that.
I suspected.
Yeah.
I think I even said when he flipped it, I knew you were going to do that. I just had a feeling that if I made this choice, you would definitely play it.
Oh well, never mind.
Never mind.
So your King's Road has been nightmared. That's really rather annoying.
Yeah. Stefan doesn't want me to get out a character that could kill his Housefly Knight or his Greyjoy.
Because you've got 4 gold, and I guess with the King's Road, if you had a 5, 6, 7 coster, you could have got it out. But with 4 gold, you'd literally just your only thing that you could put out is a 4 coster.
I didn't have anything anyway.
Which you didn't have anyway.
The highest cost character in the deck is Tyrell and Aaron, which are 5 cost.
Right, okay. So Stefan there is ambushing in the high tower spy. Presumably for a power challenge.
Intrigue maybe, but power seems better.
Yeah, because you're going to have to... your reserve is 5, so you're going to have to discard most of your hand anyway.
Of course, this kind of sets me back because I can't Valar next turn. Because Stefan will play economy now. So which means I have to play something and get my board back out and then Valar later.
Yeah, makes it difficult for you.
Yeah, it's just... So I play his Viper Eyes.
Yeah. So Stefan does a power challenge.
Stefan, this is where we realise he's got a hand judgment. And he says, I cancel it.
So you cancel his hand's judgment. So Stefan's gone in for the power challenge, which is going to be unopposed. Stefan takes his power for unopposed and claim before you react. You react, then you realise he's got a hand judgment, but you hand judgment the hand judgment. And then you can decide what you want to take. But because Stefan did it all before your reaction, you now forget to remove the power.
Oh.
However...
I'm sure we remember that at some point.
Yes. So, Stefan's challenges are all done. You and Dom, you go to take a power, and then you realise, oh shit, I forgot to take the power off before. So then you remove a power, and then put it back on for winning Dom.
Yep. Seems fair.
Safe.
So I look at Stefan's hand and he had the hand judgment in there. I decide to hand judgment it partly because I've seen his hand already and it kind of,
yeah,
it feels a bit douchey to have seen his whole hand and his hand judgment is my Viper Eye.
Yeah.
But my hand size is going to be big anyway, so I might as well just get rid of the extra card.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. I'm guessing keeping that Vince in hand, though. At least you got the Vince back to hand with the first no.
Yay.
Bonus.
And Stefan knows it. But the longer I keep it in hand, the more he will play around avoiding his own triggers.
Yeah. He'll probably try and bait it out, though.
Stefan is a master baiter of cards.
You're a bad man.
Je ne comprends pas.
Tashimo. So, we've got your hand mostly discarded now.
I still have 5 cards.
But you've had to lose so many.
Yeah, my tempo had been wrecked by that first no. First no is really bad for any Drowned God deck. So
generally the characters are all quite low cost, aren't they? So
they are, yes.
Does not help.
Especially when you're playing the banner, because you're banning in for Bastard Daughters and Desert Raiders. And they're cheap.
And they're cheap, and they're the things that go. So, looks like you really decided on your plot. Stefan here, though, really needing to have a bit of a think. Although he's in a good position, I don't think he needs to think that hard. What's the location there? Is that a Blood Orange Grove?
It is not
not Blood Orange Grove, sorry. The Tyrell one.
A Rose Garden.
A Rose... Oh, I knew it was the Reducer location, alright?
Wow. You've been playing this game for 3 years.
Longer than that.
3 years and some months.
No, I think it's more like 4 years.
Second edition's only been out for 3 years and some months.
Yeah, but we did a bit of first edition.
That doesn't count. We're not those guys. We don't talk about this.
Oh, okay. So, we never played first edition.
Stefan goes for trading, maybe anticipating a Valar. So I feel good about playing coppers.
It's a really good time for you to play coppers, getting that extra 3 gold.
Yep.
Thanks, Stefan.
I mean, really, you want to play your draw plot before you play your reset. So you got the maximum amount of cards in hand. And if that coincides with you playing a reset on your opponent's draw plot, quids in. Normally. So
I mean,
this not turn... a hard and fast rule.
This turn you just marshal a couple of Bastard Daughters and then Valar next turn?
Maybe. Maybe that will be the case.
Stefan going first. And our first thing to marshal is an Arbor.
Ugh.
Oh
no, that's not really what you want to see when you plan to reset and play a 2 gold plot.
So with the Arbor and the Rose Road, he's getting like 4 extra gold.
Yep.
I'll say he's marshalled at the end there. I say so.
It's Talbot again.
Oh, it's a Torby dude. Okay. How much is it?
What?
Talbot. Is it?
3.
It's 3. So the Arbor, Talbot, that's 7. So he's sitting on
and he had 12 resources.
5? He's got an ambush then, isn't he?
Yeah, defo.
So you've got 5 gold total here. And you've also got a sea towel, which is quite handy.
Yeah. Another thing I like with the Drowned God deck, you kind of just want to set up your backboard over the first couple of turns, ready for the, turn 3 and 4 when you win the game. Or not. Because if I win the game turn 3 or 4 here,
That would be quite impressive. So you've marshalled your Drowned Prophet again. You've got a Desert Raider. And unfortunately, you've got some glare. It might be a Bastard Daughter.
Oh, it is a Martell card. It does have 1 strength.
And a military.
It is a Bastard Daughter.
There we go. And you saved your King's Road as well.
Yep.
And this is quite good for you to do because, when you Valar, you're going to have the Desert Raider in your dead pile, which is absolutely fine because when you lose a challenge, you'll come back out. You'll be killing a Bastard Daughter, which means you can discard a card from Stefan's hand. And you'll be getting rid of the Drowned Prophet, which lets you go through the top 5 cards, is it?
Yep.
Of your deck to look for a Drowned God character?
Sure.
To place in your dead pile?
Correct. It's almost like you played against it.
No, I was just remembering.
From when you edited?
No. Not from when I edited, actually. I wasn't paying much attention when I edited. I was watching TV at the same time. So I was just listening out for when I heard you say red. And I was like, oh, he's doing a challenge. I'll do the edit.
Red, green, blue.
Yeah. Don't just say the colours. You've got to say the actual challenge.
You know why I started saying the colours?
No.
Because I played against some people who don't speak English at Starlight.
Okay.
And it's much easier to say red, green and blue because they seem to know it.
So, because it's easier for you to say red than military.
Far fewer syllables.
You're so lazy.
Bah. You shouldn't presume Stefan knows English.
We're not presuming. We know he knows English because he's in our meta and we play him every other week.
Yeah, but with a name like Fotheringham, who knows?
Fotheringham?
Fotheringham. Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
Maester Foth.
Father.
You're such a dork.
It's okay, he's not going to watch this.
That's true. Bohahaha. So, did you know...
Stefan once crashed his car.
Did he?
No, I think it just broke down actually. But we had to
push it out the car park. Oh, is that why we pushed it out the car park?
Yeah, and then because he doesn't use cellular devices properly, he couldn't ring the AA. There you go. A story about Mr. Fotheringham.
Yeah. Had to push his car down like 3 floors of the car park so it was on the street so that we could use our phone because he didn't have a phone to call the AA and help him. That was quite funny.
That was funny.
I enjoyed chasing the boys whilst they pushed the car and just recording them as they pushed it down the slopes and then we're going, "Turn, Stefan, turn!" as he's about to go into the bollards.
That's exactly how it happened, yeah.
It was good. Fun times.
Right.
Right, Valar?
Plot time.
This is where you Valar, right?
I don't know, because I just don't know anymore.
So you Valar. You've got some economy. You've got saves if you particularly want to save something.
Yeah.
And you get to kill off your stuff to annoy him. And you get rid of all the stuff on his board. So Valar, right? You're not going to Valar, are you?
I don't know. I feel like he's just waiting for the Valar. He's baiting the Valar.
Right.
So maybe I shouldn't. A Valar.
You Valar. He pulls the strings. I'm assuming he's going to pull your coppers.
Yeah, that would be the sensible play. It basically 9 gold coppers. That's pretty nice.
Sounds good to me.
Now I feel less amused that I coppers.
So, we're going to have everything dead on Stefan's side. And on your side, first off, you're doing your Drowned Prophet. And from the top 5 cards, you're taking a Desert Raider, which you're not allowed to take.
Yeah, and then we realised you can't do it.
Was there anything else that you could have taken?
I can't remember.
You're going for the Bastard Daughter, yeah.
It does help sometimes. If you want to play a deck, people, it's sometimes a good idea to actually read the cards and see what they do. Reading the cards is good. I often forget to do that. Like Old Grey Gull, you have to kneel and kill a Greyjoy character, so it can't be anything else.
Are you just going through all the times that you cheat in this game?
No. And the Drowned Disciple, he triggers off anyone coming out of the dead pile, not just Greyjoy cards. But when the Drowned Prophet dies, he can only fetch Greyjoy. It's so complicated.
Is it a complicated deck, Richard?
It's a complicated game.
Yeah, this is true. This is why we play it. Keep our brains active.
That's not why we play it.
No? You like a challenge. You don't like boring games where you don't have to think.
No. We play this to crush shithills under our boot and destroy them so we feel better about ourselves in life.
I mean, I got smashed in the previous game. I'm
not
sure about crushing shithills under my boot.
You were the shithill that got crushed.
Exactly. Oh, that's depressing. But not as depressing as you're bored. What's going on, Richard?
I Valar'd myself.
You did, but you now don't have any characters, apparently.
I've only got Bastard Daughters and the Vincent Hand. So I think...
Why don't you just play a
maybe I'll put out some location and then I'll play Trade Routes.
Okay.
And then I can get all my characters out.
But this is like the second turn in a row where Stefan's had an empty board to just attack and be like, yay! Free and opposed!
Because I've got a Desert Raider. He can come out, take some icon. I mean, he's not going to get any claims this round, which is sad, so I might not do it. But there's no point in giving Stefan power for nothing.
What's that location you've got there?
Great Wick, the one where something comes out of the dead pile. Once per phase, your opponent must discard a card. He's looking at it. He wants to throw-sow it. He's probably going to throw-sow it.
Well, there's no point throw-sowing one of your many, many iron mines, is there?
There is no point in throw-sowing one of the many, many iron mines.
It's actually harder to say than it seems. Many, many iron mines.
Many, many iron mines. Like Muir and Muir.
Muir, 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 Muir.
He is very Muir.
Muir?
Muir, Muir.
Is Muir actually a word?
Demure?
Oh, it's in demure, okay. But Muir on its own not a word, right?
Don't you know the English language?
Not very well.
Let me just search my memory.
It's a good thing that I didn't teach English.
It is a good thing you didn't teach English.
Dum-de-dum. Oh, Butterbumps.
Butterbumps.
And the Hightower Spy.
Muir is a word. Ooh. It is an archaic verb to imprison or shut up in an enclosed space. Example, they are not a little tired of being mured up in the cottage. I didn't know that.
There you go. Education, guys.
See, it's not just a Game of Thrones, being educated in the English language.
Thanks, Sensei.
Stefan has Frozen Solid, the Great Wick.
He's also marshalled Red Wine Straits.
What an asshole.
Just in case he didn't have enough economy on the board already.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I've got the card in hand. He doesn't seem to actually have that many, considering he had just drawn 5.
I think he got his hand down quite small before that. We have an intrigue here from Butterbumps. It's a reaction to losing the challenge, bringing the Desert Raider and take away the power icon, which is good. It's slowing down his power gain at least.
Yeah, it gives him 1 power instead of 2. So, you know. Can't trigger Great Wick. How sad. Oh, I've drawn an Apostle, but I thought it might die. Turns out he didn't have any military icon. Even if he did, I could have triggered Desert Raider, take an icon, and then let that die to claim, but...
You could have just used the Iron Mines.
I could have just used one of my 3 Iron Mines.
So, you took the power icon from the Hightower Spy, and you needed to give it a power, so that's the power going on there.
Like Stefan, it actually gives you power. It's not just obnoxious.
So, you make a mistake here. You were the first player and didn't do any challenges. But then, after Stefan did his challenges, you used your Desert Raider to do a power challenge. You didn't have any claim, but you still got a power for it being unopposed.
I've already done my challenges.
Yeah, you were first player. You marshalled first. And then Stefan marshalled. And then, obviously, you passed challenges because you didn't have any characters on the board. Stefan did his challenges. But because you could then put out the Desert Raider, I think you forgot that you were first player, so you just got an unopposed power. But Stefan also didn't realise.
That's brilliant.
So, yeah, you both...
What an absolute shit show.
I mean, I'm not sure I've put it quite like that.
Like,
it wasn't your finest hour.
I guess it's my own fault, isn't it? Like Wemmer would say, it's a dog shit deck or a dog shit human.
Aww. I don't think you're dog shit.
But what about the deck?
I don't think you're dog shit.
Trade routes though.
Trade routes.
So that should be 1-9 to Stefan. Yeah. God damn it.
Never mind.
It's late. I don't like playing this late at night. Especially after a hard day's work. Thinking about numbers. My index finger sore from tapping the calculator.
Which is all accountants do all day, right?
Yeah. So
Stefan's marched the wall. They're getting rid of your Desert Raider, which is sad. But you have managed to marshal a couple of things. So I got there. Is that a tile?
it's not.
What's
It
that
is
one?
the Drowned God's Apostle.
Ah, the Apostle. And which one's that? What does he do again?
When you win Dom, kill him and return someone, a Drowned God character, printed cost 3 or lower, non-unique, back into play. I can't see what I've marshalled because glare.
What's that card?
On a misty morn, I return 2 characters, non-unique, from the dead pile to my hand.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
We've also got a Priest of the Drowned God there, so that's going to give you a bit more strength to everyone on the board. And marshalling a Bastard Daughter and a... Is that the Disciple?
It is.
Yeah?
A power gainy one.
The power gainy one.
But I don't think I have anything that will resurrect itself. So I need Stefan to trigger an ability. I think he does trigger Talbot at some point, and I should have used it, but I didn't.
Ah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Like a dork.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say anything, but...
I am a massive dork.
You can be.
I'm a dork. It's true. It is known.
You've still got like 20 minutes left.
True.
Plenty of time to come back.
Yeah, Drowned God's quick when it gets going.
Losing your priest isn't very nice, so... Naughty ward.
I mean, that's not so bad. I think I would have hated it more if you'd have taken...
The Disciple.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Oh! Oh.
That would have been more.
It's Marky.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
And...
Scheming Septon. So he works quite well with Mark, doesn't he?
Does he?
Doesn't he?
I don't know, he puts himself back on top of the deck. You don't want to trigger Mark and put the Septon back into play. Ideally, you want to trigger Mark and put something worthwhile into play. Something good.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, the Arbor. Can you put locations into play?
I don't think so.
I think you can.
Really?
Well, yeah, I think it's just a card, put it into play.
I've got a military from the Bastard Daughter, which is being defended by Mark. Does Mark only work on attack? Does he work on defence as well?
It works on defence as well.
Okay.
Let me just search my memory for the wording. Yeah, you can put that card into play.
Oh, right. So you could put a location in.
Put anything you want, except an event. Because events don't get put into play, they are played.
So Stefan won the military on defence, but he chose not to trigger Mark's ability, presumably because he knows that you've got Vince in hand. And that would mean that Vince could go in the dead pile.
And then he could come out of the dead pile, triggering the Bastard Daughter, reducing the card from his hand, and activating the Drowned Disciple for Give Me a Power.
Etc, etc.
Yeah.
Discarding a Houseflaunt Knight from Stefan's hand there with the Intrigue Claim. And going in with the power.
Man, that glare's horrible. We'll have to remember that next time.
Yeah, not to choose that spot.
Oh, we've got week 3 of the league next week.
We've got bowling.
What?
It's bowling next week.
No, I'm not going.
Not going to bowling or not going to league?
We have to go to the league. This is a vital series. People need to know what's going on.
Do they?
They need to know.
But I've got Store Champs on Saturday to record as well.
Did you reply to Gareth?
No.
Need to reply to Gareth.
Need to reply to Gareth.
Cool. Anyway. Join us next time to see if we reply to Gareth.
Feels like that, doesn't it? A power challenge from the Scheming Septon there. So I'm assuming you use it, yeah. Use a Disciple there to defend, so it's not unopposed. And an Intrigue from the High Tower Spy.
Don't take my Vince. Ha! A save.
Is that another Risen? Did you see all three?
I think I did. Yeah, I think early game I had the Battered Daughters, all three. I had 3 Iron Minds. I think I had 1 or 2 Risen from the Seas. And I would have just preferred
characters.
Aaron Damper, basically. He would have been great.
So Stefan's done there. And on to the next plot. So at this point, I don't really know what you'd play here. I mean, reset doesn't seem brilliant at this point. Maybe some more card draw? Oh, okay. Both resetting.
Reset into reset. Guess what?
You go first, trigger your plot first?
Don't know, but I'm going to play this at the Store Champ.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to play this at the Store Champ.
Oh, does that mean we have to wait before we put this video online?
No. Put the video up. People have got 1 day to tech for it if they want to. Put first snow in your decks. Get rid of all my chud. Fine, whatever.
Right, I'm going to run first snow. What am I playing?
Who knows? You can play your car hold decks if you like. I don't have any winter plots. Shut me down, whatever. But if you don't,
for punishment.
Nah, it'll be fine. People don't tech specifically for one matchup or one deck. And if they did, well, more for them, because they probably won't play me.
Yeah, I guess Whammer's the one to watch out for on Saturday.
Whammer?
Yeah, Whammer's coming Saturday.
Why do you have to watch out for him?
Isn't he like Euros champ?
Yeah, but Whammer's very hipster in the fact that he won't take anything half decent to a Store Champ because it's a Store Champ and he doesn't want to try hard at a Store Champ.
I mean,
it's like a thing that he has.
Store Champ's like the biggest thing that I ever might win. I don't think I'd win anything bigger than a Store Champ. So Store Champ's where I need to try hard to get my 1 half decent win of the year.
I kind of want to try hard because I want some really hard fought games against some good opponents. With some good decks. Rather than some deck that just shit out on me every now and then. So yeah. Greyjoy Sun.
Greyjoy Sun.
Greyjoy Sun.
Good luck.
Don't play Barring the Gate, that'll piss me off. Don't play King in the North, I don't have any kings, that'll piss me off.
You know what, I'm just going to play Bar on the Gates, First Snow and King in the North.
Don't play First Snow, that'll piss me off.
It's fun pissing you off though. You get so grumpy. You're like... like that.
I'd hate to disagree with you.
But, no one's going to get it though because I haven't seen the mug.
Maybe they just thought they misheard me.
Yeah, maybe.
I do have
maybe not.
A speech impediment.
You have plenty of impediments, darling.
Cool, not a lot going on.
No.
We have a Rambo.
Did he trigger?
I Vince
Yay, you Vinced it. You got a Vince.
He's like, yeah, I might as well just get your Vince out. I was like, yeah, I got my Vince out.
My Vince out for the lads.
And he's like, cool, kind of wanted Ramsey to stay on the table, so whatever. I was like, cool, wanted Vince in my dead pile, so whatever.
Win-win.
In the absence of a Naga's ribs, what can I do? I do like this Greyjoy Sun for a drowned god, but it makes me miss other things.
Such as?
Well, you get more hand destruction with the Sun banner. And a bit of protection from Sea of Blood. But I kind of miss the cudgel. Give me loads and loads of strength.
Can you not afford the cudgel in the deck?
Spaces. Could just put 12 Sun cards. You only really want 9. 3 Desert Raider, 3 Bastard Daughter, 3 Viper Eye, and the other 3 or whatever.
So what are your other 3?
I'm not sure. Oh, well, they are 2 Shadow City Bastards and an Elia Sand, but actually it turns out that's what I was playing online, but I hadn't updated my actual deck for at least a week or 2. So I think I was playing some old
version.
Yeah.
But look, you're getting some power.
True.
Slowly creeping back up.
Yeah, I had a really big tempo hit at the start with the first snow. Slowed me down too much. Should have Ballard.
Never mind. You know, for Saturday.
Yeah. I also miss giving to the Drowned God as another way to kill my dudes. Rather than relying on my opponent to do military challenges.
So which do you feel is better then? The pure Greyjoy deck or having the Sun banner?
If they're going to be Sea of Blood deck, then probably the Sun banner.
Okay.
Because it has 3 Viper Eye, some Hand Judgments, maybe a Bill Bone somewhere.
Yeah, Sea of Blood is pretty popular at the moment and really strong.
So, whatever, doesn't matter.
So you probably say the Sun banner if you're expecting Sea of Blood.
Yeah.
But maybe if you're not, then go pure Greyjoy?
I don't know. Well, the pure Greyjoy you can play out of wars, and you've got more plot flexibility, which I like. You can run attachment controls. You can run Ghost of Harrenhal. You can run some trade routes. Just nice.
No. Maybe you should play one of each type in like 2 different tournaments. See which one does better.
Yeah, maybe. I kind of just want to play dogs.
Ooh.
Iron Bank. Ramsey coming back to hand.
Ready for next turn?
You've got loads of gold.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's got something to ambush in. Though you don't have any cards in hand now.
I've blown my load.
So you had a Gates of the Moon there taken for Intrigue Claim.
Oh, we're on our 7th plot. This is unusual for Stefan to go to 7 plots under 50 minutes.
Yeah, but that's because, like, 3 of the rounds he didn't have any characters on the board.
That is true.
Oh, so Stefan plays double marched.
What a snaky human.
And you there playing Training with the Pentoshi.
I wonder why he played the Iron Bank.
March. Then Ramsey. Then you have nothing left on the board.
Well, I will have things left on the board.
Not a lot, though. So your Drowned God... Your Priest of the Drowned God got marched.
Yeah, mind you, I guess I don't really want to lose either of those into the discard pile.
So, March, Ramsey, and I bet he's got another ward.
That'd be cool.
That's 3 characters off your board.
Because he just got the ward.
I think another ward because you've only got 2 cards in hand. So, if you're lucky, you've got 2 characters. Which you don't. So, yeah, if he can Ramsey one and then ward the other one, that means you've only got 2 characters left. And he's going to get enough gold to do that because he's got all the economy at the bottom there.
He is literally shitting gold.
That would be really uncomfortable.
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 Yeah, I imagine it would be. Oh,
so Ramsey first. Ward first.
Ward.
So what card would you be most sad about seeing go now? You've got a Vince there. You've got a Disciple.
Well, Disciple just takes away my power gain. Because I can't gain any power without him. And he takes the Apostle.
Gets him an extra power.
It does.
Oh, he even stole your token.
No, he did not. I will reclaim my token.
I put some dangerously close to winning.
Yeah, and we're dangerously close to the end of the video. Do the math, kids.
So, honey, are we basically saying that
we're shit at Thrones?
We're shit at Thrones.
Yay!
Stop hitting me.
That's the worst high five you've ever given me. You laughed. You failed.
I didn't fail. I put my hand up and you were just like, meh. Anyway, yeah, we suck.
Yeah, but look, I've got power.
You do.
And I'll do another challenge with Vince.
Yeah, we didn't do very good this tournament, did we? I got smashed in the first round. You are getting convincingly beaten in this round. So it's safe to say, guys, neither of us are going to be in the final.
Yeah, I think this is a different game. Valar turn 2. It very close to who would win. Maybe still Stefan, who knows. But Stefan doing his thing. Winning in the game.
So puts in the Informer and declares power challenge. So Stefan can do 2 power challenges this turn if he wants to.
Oh, you snaky scrote.
Well, you're doing the intrigue challenges, so we need you to put the Informer out now, so that you won't take it, basically. So the intrigue challenge there, going through unopposed, and claiming the Ramsay, I believe. And then you're going to bother with another challenge? One last huzzah?
Well, Stefan just does 2 power challenges now, right, and win.
Yep. I don't think there's a lot you can do to stop this now.
Nah, it's all over. I'll count my gold though.
It's like, look at all this gold that I can't use because I have no cards in hand. And Stefan's like, yeah, hurry the F up, Richard.
Stefan would never say that.
I want to win.
Stefan would never, ever.
Gonna beat Richard Walker on camera.
I'm going to beat the White Walker on his own channel. Haha. Remember the name, for Herringham.
See, Stefan can count his gold too.
Yeah, apparently.
Just while you're thinking. And you're like, sod it.
Oh yeah, I got old Wick. So I'm saying, he's like, old Wick, is that what happened? You win by 5 and that comes back to your hand? I was like, yeah, win by 5, that comes back to my hand.
Oh well, you know, you can do something for the end of the game. Even if it's just a little power challenge and get your Vincey boy back to hand just in case. Yeah. Although you could have used that in hand before we put out the informant to gain the extra power challenge. Would have been better.
Sure.
So that's you, I guess. And now Stefan just does 2 power challenges?
The challenge isn't over yet, Rebecca. I put a power on that character as a reaction to Vince coming into play.
Oh,
because
sorry.
we were talking about old Wick. I hadn't had the chance to make the trigger. Look at that. 9, 12. Wasn't enough though.
Ah, it's a good comeback though.
Well, let's wrap this up. So, well played, Fotheringham. You played the cards and the cards were played. So, well done. Commiseration to myself. I played the card wrong and got beaten. So commiseration to myself.
Commiserations, honey.
And well done to Rebecca for commentating so magnificently.
Right.
Thank you to our Patreon who did Patreon things. They donated money and help us to buy stuff and equipment and do videos. So yeah, thanks for that.
This is why you don't do the rounding off.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for watching the video. I guess I'm going to say goodbye now in a minute. I kind of feel like I need to stretch out another 10 seconds.
If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by going to patreon.com/thewhitewalkers, and we will see you next time for round 3.
Bye.
Bye.